The big old buck seemed to be getting out pretty good now at night. And the old groundhog, he's fattening up for winter. But so is the old coyote too. Welcome, friends. Welcome to the foothills of the Smokies. Another chapter of As the Ridge Turns here in East Tennessee. You can see the leaves are almost at their peak up on this ridge. Another week or two, they'll be gone. Ain't they beautiful? But the big thing is, we just haven't had no decent rain. We've had little showers, but no decent measurable rain in 2 months, and it's so dry. And we've not really had a frost. We had the edge of a frost, but no really good frost yet. So there you go. It's getting beautiful. And the old pond, it's nothing but a mud hole. But anyway, hope y'all doing good. I want you to enjoy yourself, and let's see what stepped in front of the cameras this week. They all moving around pretty good. So let's get started. Well, out in the woods, here's a nice picture of a little downy woodpecker. Ain't it beautiful? Rare glimpses then. And Mommy Doe is still leading her little fawn around. It's lost its spots. It's all grown up. Beautiful little deer. And the old buck, you catch one here and there. They're sneaking around, but they're mostly at night now, seems like. Or you see one easing through in the dense forest off in the distance. And there's old Yeller out prowling around. And there's old Dirty Dan, out fattening up on them acorns. What he can find, they're getting gone quick. There's not a lot of them this year. The old turkeys are out looking for them too. And here's the old coyote. Look at that. Here's what he thinks of my camera, I bet you. Thank you, Mr. Coyote. Old Charlie. And the deer's still out on the trail. And that's what the coyote's following around. And there's old Dirty Dan going up the rock trail there. He must have been out today, looking for them acorns. And little old Ricky has to say hi. He's on the job. And he has to show you them nuts, don't he? He's too busy. There's a little at the rock, or at the log, little robin, right in the camera. Wants to be part of the show, though. Beautiful little robin. And off in the distance is a northern flicker woodpecker. And there's little Ricky again. He's surprised. No Dirty Dan, he's coming out from a long day looking for acorns, I guess, fattening up. He's gonna turn in. But before long, he's back up at it again. Gotta go out and get some more. It won't be long, he'll be napping. And old Ricky, he's there on his perch. Too busy looking for them nuts. Looks like he goes down in the motel, don't he? And up on the ridge top, the old deer just watching out for them coyotes, moseying around, young doe. Down at the pond, it's dried up. It's nothing but a mud hole. We need rain so bad. But the deer still love it. Still a lot of weeds here. They love to eating all this vegetation down there. And this is all I got on the other camera. For some reason, it stopped working. All I got is a little old squirrel, and he's nervous. But come dark, the old coon's checking in here at the pond, the other camera, and the old fox is there too. Pretty. What's that? That's a big old buck. For some reason, they like to get in front of this camera right here. Picking around, little grasses. Big old buck. Here's another. He's got leaves on his antlers. And he's been out in that pond. Look at that mud. Plumb up to his ankles or legs. Big old buck. Out in the woods, the old coon coming off the den trees. They got stuff to do too, but they gotta say hi. And they gotta mark the rock too. They like to mark this rock. There's old one-eyed Jack, coon. Just got one eye, bless its heart. I call him One-Eyed Jack. And there's old Willie easing through on a breezy night. Cold front coming in, but no rain. But the old coyotes, that's a healthy looking, moving around, following these deer around, and whatever else they could take advantage of. And here's some rare pictures again. Got some more little flying squirrel carrying nuts off. They getting ready for winter too. They're fast as lightning, I'm telling you. Here's the best clip I've got of one in a long time. Precious little thing, look at him. Fast too. They out feeding too. Down the old rock trail, old skunk coming through, look like Stripe. And there goes old Willie up the trail. And guess who's behind him? Old Sidewinder trying to make it up through there. He seems to be getting along a little bit better, but he's still stumbling. But I'm glad to see him hanging in there. And up the rock, there's old Stripe again. And old Rocky checking the place out. It's on his nightly visit. That looks like old Chubby out moving around. And that looks like old Yeller coming up to the hotel. Turned the other camera on. But he wasn't on the other camera. The old coon there, moving through. There's the joker, up where the acorns are. But the acorns are getting thin. But he don't care, he don't need them no way. He's out fooling around looking for bugs and stuff, what he can find. And there's Mommy and her coons, little baby coons. They gotta say hi too. The old coyote, out on the trail. He keeps everything run off. These animals don't like them. I don't blame them. Come dawn, there's little twins, fawns running around. And on up in the daylight, the whole deer herd moving through the trail. Then old Mr. Dirty Dan, he's going out for another run. He's fattening up nicely, ain't he? But it's time for the little squirrels. These nuts are theirs. And they're working hard at it. Watch him, he's doing some hard work there, ain't he? Hey, comical. You gotta say hi. Act like a cold morning, ain't it there, Mr. Little Ricky? Well, that's just what stepped in front of the cameras this week. Tune in next week for another chapter of As the Ridge Turns. So I want to thank you for watching. God bless, and I'll see you next time.